It's still snowing. How adorable. And yes, it did reset. I don't know why. I don't care. So what shall we do today? It's dark outside, so we're not going there. Not without some armor and proper equipment. So, we have the mine. I might as well just make that staircase. Yeah, let's dig this out first. And then we're gonna make a staircase so I can travel downward either. And we might even found, damn. We might even find some iron, which is nice, because I could use iron. Quiet! I kinda wanna kill him, because he drops bone, then I can make bone meal, and then I can finally get some bread. Some soft, spongy bread. You know, I kinda like eggs more. Just eat buns the last days and such. Not in the best mood, just watched someone doing a video who was incredibly tired, and he infected me despite the fact that it's not even 1 PM. I know, I use 24 digital because it makes sense. How archaic do we have to be to use the 12-hour system? I mean, that works on like a clock. That's like a clock. No wait, that works on like analog clocks, but digital there is no goddamn reason whatsoever to put it on a 12-hour shift, because the digital clock can well and truly count to as high as he wants to, up until the point that the bit starts to get in the way. No iron, which is saddening. Anyway, I could use another crafting bench just for the mobility of one. Should always carry a crafting bench with you, just because it's nifty, and I, for no reason, still have my axe with me. And I'm hungry, but I'm not going to eat directly. I'm going to wait a little bit. Just a little bit, and just a little bit. Oh wait, I forgot they make... Damn it! Now I have too many staircases. I don't need this many staircases. Where were you when they built a staircase to hell? Yeah, why won't nobody build a staircase to hell? You know, you should build an elevator to heaven, because honestly, you're going to heaven. Why the hell would you want to make a staircase? That's just annoying to get through. Regardless on that, we already know that heaven isn't in the clouds, so whatever staircase you're going to build is going to be much taller than any human being would ever want to scale to begin with. I mean, I understand Mount Everest, which is supposedly the highest climbable mountain or something. There are higher mountains depending on how the hell you measure it. I don't give a shit about how... I'm gonna put a torch in there if that thing makes that sound one more time, because it's pissing me off. Oh, I could take a bite of my fish. Come in my tummy, fish. Felines don't naturally eat fish, but it's still part of a healthy diet. I like fish sticks. Fish sticks and fish fingers. They're tasty. Fried fish, nice and yummy. Wonder if my shroomies grew. I'm very disappointed in you, son. Very disappointed. Very disappointed. I might as well make a new axe, just for the hell of it. I should put a... No, that's a flower. Oh dear God. Come on in, boy. Come on! That was unnecessarily complex. I wasn't even afraid. That's fun. I could put a staircase in the way just to fuck with them. But I prefer my... Let's see. What to call it this time. Let's just call it my material blockade. It's made of matter. Actually, it's made out of coordinates. Similar enough, I guess. Let's see, do I have anything I want to put in here? My eggs! But I have no purpose for them. My eggs are without purpose, and I have too much stuff that I don't use for anything whatsoever in my pocket. Okay, I'm gonna take a real quick bathroom break because I need to pee! Oh god. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! So I'm gonna take a tinkle. Look at that frame rate. Skyrocketed at 120. Well, I'm gonna come out there if you do that one more time. Bring it! Yes. I am victorious. For today. Tomorrow. Who knows? Pick. Let's see, what's a good level to dig at? I could look it up on the wiki to see what the best spawning location is for iron. You know what? Ooh. You know, it's always the people who leave coal behind that need it the most later. Which I guess makes sense. What is this? What was that? I went twirling like a ballerina. On ice. I hope that doesn't mess the recording up or make it exponentially bigger. I hate getting iron this late. Screw this, I'm gonna dig at the bottom, and if I encounter any diamond, I'll just have to live with it. God damn it. Yes, I'm gonna put a chest at the bottom of the stairs with some wood in it. So emergency supplies, like some torches and coal. Furnace, gonna make myself a nice comfy office. Mining inspector. And also the only miner. So yeah. Lapis. Wait, I can dig this with a stone? Marvelous! So yeah, you should always have at the bottom just a little something. What's this? It appears to be yellow. And enough for a clock, which is awesome. I love clocks. They tell me time without words. They are perfect. Glandular. Just a funny word. Then now it's dark. And now it's light. Okay, let's see. This seems like a good level to start stripping. Oh yeah. Yeah, naughty boy. But that's just awful. Give me a sec. There you go. Someone I know on Minecraft that happened... God, no, I'm stuck. Oh. Well, I'll just have to die here. Go stairs. I could use some new stuff. Because the ones I'm using is just falling apart. Oh! One more thing that they added with cobblestone that makes it an even better junk resource than it could have ever been before. No, wait, that was stone. Well, you get a lot of... As I said, you can use wood to make an infinite amount of charcoal because you can grow trees. And charcoal burns 8, which can make 8 more charcoal, which in turn requires you to use 1, so you get 7 to 1 piece if you keep doing it, which means you can get as much as you want. But then again, cobble is technically a limited resource, considering that you have to go further if you dug up every piece, which... Well, there's the redstone I'll need for my compass. No, all I need is some iron! Give me a second, I'm going to make sure this recording isn't getting too long like last time. 11 minutes already, this goes way too fast. I could just split this up into 2 videos. I don't know. Could. And I should. And it would definitely be profitable. But I won't. I'll just dig up some more. Until I get bored. And you want to have tons of pickaxes. And luckily, wood is easy to get. And cobblestone is easier to get. So you can have as many pickaxes as you want. And cobblestone is a semi-regeneratable resource. In the trend that you can use lava and what's it called? Water to make infinite amount of it. But lava itself is a non-regenerable resource. I read that on the wiki, which is fun. The wiki is so interesting. I like to know things for no particular reason. I have no interest in becoming a physics professor, yet I know more about physics than you'd expect someone to know. Because I just like knowing things. Because I like being smarter than other people. It makes me feel important. No, not really important, it just makes me feel like I did something despite not having done anything with it. You won't find me solving any of those math problems, especially because math and I have decided to become nemesi. Nemesises? Bottom line is, I hate math, and math hates me. Which is exactly why after I finish high school, I will never talk to math again. You'll have to find a new place to be boring around. And I'm sure there's tons of people who say math is interesting, you just gotta find a knack for it. I do find math interesting, I just don't like the whole shit that goes on with formulas and shaping them into different things to calculate different things. I enjoy my math simple. Something I can work with without needing to pull out some advanced techniques. I just hate the advanced math that you see professors do, because I don't get any of it. I can understand it and learn it, but if you ask me to do it on my own, I'm pretty much useless in many situations. I'm very bad with doing things on my own, and the reason I'm digging like this is because I like my diggings symmetrical, because symmetry is awesome. This is a very ineffective way of digging if you want to know, specifically because you find the most diamond on supposedly level 16 or something, and this isn't level 16, but I'm intending to dig all of this out for no good reason. You know, I could just... As I said, I'm supposed to put a furnace up here. Might as well do that while I'm busy. And... yoink! Ha! Take that, furnace. This is so boring. This is the unfun part of Minecraft. Then again, this is the main part of Minecraft. It's just digging. But I'll get creating something. I don't know what I'm gonna make. Maybe I'll make a fancy house. Or I can make a fancy mansion. Yes, I'll make a fancy mansion. And you're not invited. I'll be the only one invited to my own parties. It'll be that exclusive. But then again, if I'm the only one invited, how does anyone know it's a good party? How can I show off being the only guest at my party if nobody knows that the party was good to begin with? The issues of being a loner. And lapis is so useless. It's only good as a dye. And I don't have any wool to dye, So I have no purpose for lapis. I could count the floor, but I don't feel like it. I'll go up, see if any things have grown yet. And I'm hungry. Just one bit. But I should keep track of that. You know, you can eat coal, and you can eat coal. Because coal is carbohydrates, which is essentially sugar, just in a very horribly gross form. In a way that no man should ever endure. Good. Morning. This old rusty sword won't last me long. And yet no creepers, which I guess is a good thing. But at the same time, it's nerve-wracking because this is day. I'm not in my house, which makes everything scary. It's weird how I'm inside and I just go and it's dead and I didn't give a crap about killing it. And now I'm outside and now I'm pissing myself just because I don't know where they are. But I guess it's just information and how it affects me. Could put more stairs down, but I just don't feel like wasting them. But yeah, if I don't know where they are, that's just the scary part about them, knowing where things are. Which is why the dark is scary. The dark isn't scary because it's dark, but because you have no idea where things are. If you had night vision, the dark would be about as scary as the day. Then again, in perfect dark, nothing can see. Because in perfect dark, there's no goddamn light whatsoever, so you can't see at all to begin with. Oh my god. I want... Hey, there's something alight there. Stop burning, you idiot. Doggy! Oh, I want some bones, I want some bones. And a fancy rose for me mate. What, he didn't drop anything? More chickens. Why do I keep finding chickens? And eggs! You know, I enjoy a good boiled egg. I won't deny that. I love a good boiled egg. Hard boiled, please. I know, I like a lot of things. A lot of things are very tasty. But my main problem with a lot of food is the crunch. My mortal enemy is not even math, it's cellulose. The stuff that makes vegetables so crunchy. I hate it to death. So all I care, cellulose never existed, but then plants wouldn't exist, and then we probably wouldn't exist either. Because evolution works like that. You put away one thing, and everything would change, and then probably humans wouldn't exist. But I won't say that veggies are bad. I do enjoy veggies if they're boiled long enough that the cellulose just stops working the way it's supposed to. At which point it probably... That's... What is it called? Plasmolysis or something? I know everything in Dutch. I don't know it in English, because I am Dutch. And I can tell you every word in the jargon in Dutch, but not in English. And this is interesting to know. Once I get some iron so I can make a bucket. But I don't have iron, so I don't have a bucket. Luckily, there are no trees around, or this would have been a great forest fire. And still, no. Oh, it's making me sad. I don't have any iron, so I can get any gold, so I can get a clock, so I can get anything. I'm just gonna cry. I need a hug, but they don't like me because I don't have bones. This sucks, and I'm getting very hungry. I'm such a poor loser. You know, I've been underground so long, I can't even remember what day and night cycles are supposed to be like. But I have some wheat. And an apple! Those are rare. I'll be back. Apples. They're not very good food. They only give you 2 food sticks. But they're also pretty rare. But they're not bad. I wouldn't say that I'd skip an apple if I had to, if I could. So uneventful. I'm sorry if this is boring, but I can't help this. If it's boring, it's boring, and if it's not, it's not. I want some iron so I can actually do things. I wish I could cheat. I wish I could cheat, but I can't because this is going to be my first 100% legit playthrough of Minecraft. Which means that I'm forced to 100% legit things. Which means I can't cheat. And that sucks. I see you, Mr. Creeper. Gesundheit. German? Or Belgium? I don't care. I think I'm gonna cut it here, looking at my stone. Might as well make another one. And another chest while I'm at it. Expand a little. Should have seen that one coming, but I won't need this exact space. There. Now I can put a lot more stuff in it. Like my eggs. So uneventful. Why won't you happen things? I want a good explanation why you're not happening. Things should happen, but he doesn't want to happen, so I can't do things. Regardless, I have chicken in the oven. I have a nice full tummy. There's monsters out there, I know it. But I'm gonna call it quits. See you all next time. I'm gonna sit by the warmth of this oven, like any sane person would.